Well, welcome back, everybody. Lots of folks getting ready to start cooking. Some people are packing the car and getting ready to travel around the area. Right now, we're looking at the current temperatures around the state. As you can see, we're at 69, 62 in San Antonio, 59 up in the Dallas area. The state is kind of divided in half. Obviously, temperatures up here are a little warmer today than yesterday because they got a lot more sunshine. Yesterday, they had that cold north wind. And for us, well, we're much cooler than normal because that cold north wind finally came in and changed everything. Across the state, it's fairly quiet right now. But that does belies the fact that we've got to get a lot of weather coming through here in the next 5 to 7 days. First, let's talk about the East Coast. This storm is actually moving offshore tonight. That's good. The front will be passed. It will be cold, but the precipitation will come to an end from the Ohio Valley to the northeast. Then we look at the West Coast, and boy, this is a huge problem out here, because the storms are now breaking across the mountain areas, and you can see how the strong upper winds are pulling the rain and snow across the Rockies right about now. For us, we've got actually this storm down here that's going to be traveling across Southern California, over the mountains and into our area, and that's when the real colder weather comes into our region. We'll talk about that in the 7-day. Tonight, we're looking at a 58 as a low temperature. Tomorrow morning, we'll probably have some fog, but we will warm up to the 80s. That's it. That's the end of it. After that, temperatures begin to nosedive, and we are going to be looking for the winter coats. Now, I went out 2 days, for this would be Wednesday morning, the night after that, Thursday morning, yes. Temperatures still rather chilly, but not freezing. But then as we get into Friday morning, you can see this white, this is basically the freeze line. So basically everything here, and look at North Texas, all the way down to San Angelo, Midland, Odessa, Lubbock, Amarillo, everybody up above I-20 will be below freezing on Friday morning. And then the cold front, the big cold front comes in on Sunday. So let's take a look at it. No precipitation expected tomorrow, other than that fog in the morning hours. Shouldn't cause any problems. We'll have the frontal system come in on Thursday with a gusty north wind, and then it'll be overcast, cool and windy for Friday and Saturday. And then by the time we get to Sunday is when the big storm starts rolling in from the west, and that's the one that will start giving us quite a bit of precipitation. You see it right about there? We're looking not at heavy rainfall, but as about 3 or 4 days of that cloudy, sloppy, sort of wet kind of pattern that, yes, we're going to need coats for. So tomorrow should be the last of the mild days. Looking for an 84 in Port Lavaca, partly cloudy, and looking for an 84 also in the Cuero area. You can see how we continue with that southwest wind. That's why it's so mild. But then after the fog and the sun, then Thursday, the cold front comes through about noontime. It'll be rather breezy, cold, and windy. So even though on Friday we'll have a little sun, we'll be on the chilly side with a high of only 66. Then on Saturday, mild, but the stronger cold front comes in on Sunday. And right about here, we start what looks like winter around here. Cloudy, wet, cold, and windy, with temperatures topping out barely at 60 degrees and overnight lows getting down to the low 40s. That's your 7-day forecast, reminding everybody